trace rays 1 to 4. And I really intend to have the color coding kay para kuan gyud siya kanang sa tawag ani para ma-determine gyud ninyo which is which. Okay. Do not forget that the lines, your line, tracing the line should always, remember, should always start at the top part of your, let me zoom it in, here, at the top part of your object. Diha yun mismo magsugod. Do you understand? Remember, again, one last time, all of the points and lines that you are seeing right now are for exaggerated purposes, for emphasis. But in reality, you have to do it as thin as possible. Okay, so let's start with ray 1. Ray 1, which is in yellow, it will hit your mirror parallel to your principal line. So parallel yun exact. And it will look like this. Yon. So this is, remember, naa siya sa pinakatumoy gyud, diri gyud siya nag start. So it will hit your mirror, and do not forget the arrowhead here. This is your incident ray parallel to your principal line. Parallel. So kung pila ang measure din niya, dapat same gyud na siya, walang labis, walang kulang. Kasi nga parallel. And after that, it will reflect through the focus. Meaning, mo pass through siya sa focus. And it will look like this. And also, do not forget the arrowhead. Again, ray 1, let me show it again. Ray 1, it will hit your mirror parallel to the principal line, and it will reflect through the focus. Like this. Okay, next, for ray 2, still, you have to start the line at the top part of your object, and it will hit your vertex directly, which is in blue. It looks like this. Yon. It hit your vertex directly, and I want you to remember that you should always start here at the top. Now, we discussed in the past lessons the law of reflection, which states that whatever the value of the angle of incidence is just equal to the value of angle of reflection. So this time, I want you to get your protractor. Okay? So, I want you to get your protractor and measure this angle here. This one. Wait. Wait. Okay, you have to measure this angle here. Yan. So this will be our incident ray. So if you measure this angle using your protractor, example, if you have there 25 degrees, example lang ha, if you have 25 degrees there, you measure another 25 degrees here sa baba because that will reflect with the same angle and it will look like this. Yon. So again, you get your protractor and then you measure the angle here. Example, 25 degrees ang angle here. So you measure another 25 degrees sa baba because this ray will reflect with the same angle. So this angle here is the same with this angle here. Do not forget the arrowheads here and also the arrowhead here. Okay? Next, for ray 3. For ray 3, it is the opposite of ray 1. So ray 1 is parallel to the principal line and then reflect through the focus. Baliktad naman dito sa ray 3. It will hit your mirror through the focus muna. So it will look like this. Yon. It is in green. Again, remember, the line should start here at the top part of your object and it will hit your focus here. It will hit your mirror through the focus and do not forget the arrowhead. After that, it will reflect parallel to your principal line like this. Okay. So again, ray 3, it will hit your mirror through the focus muna and then it will reflect parallel to your principal line. So this is simply the opposite or kabaliktaran sa imuhang ray 1. And for the last one, we have ray 4 which is in white. So again, always start the line here at diha gyud mo. All rays should always start at the top part of your object. Now, ang ray 4 which is in yellow is very simple. It will hit your mirror through the center like this. And mubalik ra pud siya sa iyang agi like this. So ana lang. Meaning, the ray 4 ni agi siya sa center and then nibalik ra pod siya sa iyahang agi. Okay. Now, I want you to check these parts here. In this part here, all of the lines intersect with each other, correct? So we have the red, the yellow, the blue, the green, and the white. They all intersect at the top part of your object. So take note, this is now our object. And since nag-intersect man pud ang kaning mga reflected rays here, nag-intersect pud sila, so that is the point where we can locate our image. So in this case, the image is represented by broken lines. Again, the image is represented by broken lines. So again, in this case, akong utrohon na pod, all of the lines intersect with each other. This is our object. Arrow with an arrowhead, that is complete line. The image, or in this point here, the reflected rays also intersect with each other. Therefore, this is the point where we can locate our image. Our image is also represented by an arrow with an arrowhead, but this time broken line na siya. So let me zoom it in here. So this is the comparison between our image and our object. All you have to do is to check where are those lines nga nag-intersect siya. So in this case, here, diri nag-intersect, but again, remember, all of the points and lines you see on the screen are for exaggerated purposes only. In reality, I want you to do it as thin as possible. This is our image here, which is represented by still an arrow with an arrowhead, pero this time broken lines na siya. Okay? So, first and foremost, let's describe the image. Any answer? Okay. So, reduced. Why? Because if we try to check the height of the image compared to the object, ni gamay siya. That's why our answer is reduced. Next, inverted. Why? Because if we try to compare, to check the arrowhead of the image, compare it to the arrowhead of the object na bali. So, mao nang inverted siya. Okay? Mo nang importante gid ang arrowhead, guys. And then the last one is real. You have to revisit the points to check. One, is it found in front or formed in front of the mirror? The answer is yes. Is it inverted? The answer is yes. Is it formed because of the intersection of the straight lines? Yes. Is it found because of the intersection of the reflected rays? Yes. So the answer here is real. So our image here, our image is reduced compared to the object, inverted compared to the object, and real image siya.